Whip out the sunnies. Bring out the mojitos. And slap on the sunscreen. Summer is here. Well, at least for you guys in the northern hemisphere. Oh damn, that rhymed. June came and left its mark. There were so many amazing comebacks and it's making this summer comeback season look really promising. Alrighty, enough chit chat and let's get started. Miss Jo Yuri kicked off the summer in the best way possible. Last year when she debuted I was a bit indifferent to Glassy, but recently I've really gotten into it. I think it was just one of those songs that required a bit more time to rest before I got to dig in. But Shhh on the other hand was immediate love at first sight. The good vibes are way too infectious and Yuri looks so confident and cute. She really looks like she's coming into her role as a soloist and I couldn't be prouder. However, I dunno if this song was meant to be the title track for this EP, cause all of the other tracks are more ballad-like, waltzy and meant for slow dances with your lover. And Shhh is basically your quintessential summer road trip song. All the songs are great nonetheless, but I'm not sure if they were all meant for each other. The structure and sound of the song reminds me of Do 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 Do. Like literally that pre-chorus sounds like something Teddy would make for Blackpink. The diamond rings bit also reminds me of Pretty Savage. And some of the visuals and styling reminds me of NCT's Make a Wish. I wasn't the biggest fan of the beat in the chorus on first listen, but it's alright the second time round and I really like the flute that they use. Ginny absolutely devoured this song. Her verses gave so much life and energy to it. The song has its pretty moments, but personally I'm going through some EDM fatigue at the moment and am only vibing with a select few hard-hitting songs. That said though, I'd most likely blast this the next time I work out. Also, I'm nostalgic for tropical house nowadays, so Ola is hands down my favorite from the single album. I don't know what else to say that hasn't already been said. BTS were my gateway into K-pop in 2017. Seeing how much they've grown over the years since then has of course made me proud, but this is the first time where I was left in tears. Also, all of the Easter eggs that referenced their previous eras had me feeling super nostalgic, especially the ones which called back to Spring Day, cause that's my favorite BTS song of all time. So that also contributed to my emotional breakdown. This album was well worth the wait. Usually I'm not a fan of those greatest hits type of albums, but BTS are the exception to me. Unpopular opinion, but I'm happy for them for taking a hiatus. They've been putting in 150% for so long and have made some of the biggest waves for K-pop. They really deserve some time to take a step back and do something for themselves. But it honestly really isn't a break for them, cause the individual members are still gonna be dropping stuff very soon. I dunno what's gonna be around the corner, but I'm definitely excited for what's to come. Yes, this song. I'm already in love with this album. It's been so long since their last comeback. I can't seem to put my finger on what this song reminds me of. Maybe On and Off. Maybe 17. Maybe EXO. I admit going into this I thought it was going to be EDM heavy given their track record and I was reluctant to check it out. But my god, this was exactly the kind of song I needed to put a skip back in my step. This is the most excited I've been for an MCND comeback and I can't wait to see what the title track is like. Not gonna lie, I thought ENHYPEN's Blockbuster was playing when I first listened to the intro. The dance break is my favorite bit and I wish we could see more of it in the MV rather than all of those beauty shots. That's not to hate on their visuals. Y'all know I would never do that. But I feel like the world needs to appreciate their dance skills as well. I like this over Villain, but I feel like I've seen all this stuff before. I definitely think I would have liked this a lot more if it came out in 2020 or something. Back when EDM was my bread, jam and butter. Game is such a great song though and is my favorite from the single, but it low-key sounds like a Golden Child song. Maybe that's why I like it so much. The MV and choreography is a lot simpler and minimalistic compared to their other title tracks, but I'm quite liking this switch up for them. Also, it just feels like a natural progression for them to take as they enter this new series. It reminds me of their B-sides like The Moon and Bewitched, two of my absolute favorite PIXY songs. I'm really sad that Ella couldn't join them and I hope she's feeling stronger every day. But one thing that I've noticed in their previous title tracks is that Ella and Dia would usually be the main focus. What I like the most about Villain is that I feel like I got to see more of the other members shine. I'm looking forward to this new chapter for PIXY and am loving the change from dark fantasy to underworld crime, yet still with a hint of dark magic lurking somewhere. Side note, I like that Deja Vu kinda sounds like a boy group song. The song is beautiful. Their vocals are just too good for this world, especially Junghoon's. I have no gripes with it, but I am disappointed with brand new music. Like, why would you release a ballad in summer? That's a one-way ticket for this comeback to go completely unnoticed by the general public this time of year. I think it would have been better for the beginning of the year as a special song to the fans. I get that brand new music were busy with Unite's debut and had to put their other groups on hold, but nothing was happening early in the year for them, and this song would have been so perfect as a winter or early spring release. Given their track record and based off the initial teasers, I would have expected a song like Venus to be the title track. Play Dumb reminds me of Golden Child's Pump It Up. The concept and song isn't for me, but I like how they are trying to show their versatility cause they've done quite a bit of Latin pop inspired tracks and EDM. Also, Han Ji-eum did say he wanted to do a refreshing concept before it was too late as Claff. It's good to see that the company is listening to what the members want to do and granted Han Ji-eum's wish. I also like that this has given the boys a chance to showcase their vocals. Cause in their previous title tracks a few of the members who used to be prominent vocalists in their previous groups basically rapped more than they sang. Though the title track isn't really my taste. Pretty much all of the B-sides were added to my playlist. Binary Star, All About You, Dance With You, Airplane, Dry Flower, Control and Love are my favorites. I can't help but feel super proud to see this dream of so many of the members, of creating a full album come true. One last thing to mention with this comeback. Big congrats to Jaehan for becoming the official leader of Omega X. For X's trust you heaps and know that you will do amazing in your new position. The Moon Girls have turned into woodland fairies and are here to cast a spell to whisk you away with the summer breeze. Goddamn, could this song be even more heavenly? It's so perfect for the summer and the MV only emphasizes the dreaminess of the song. That said though, there is a stark difference between this MV and their previous ones. It looks less cinematic and low budget, but other aspects of the comeback make up for it. The whole EP is such a god tier summer album and their vocals are so exquisite on every single track. I consider Red Velvet's The Red Summer and Twice's Taste of Love to be the gold standard for summer K-pop albums. And now Flip that has joined the clan. Every track on it is so perfect for me. Need You sounds like Where You At's Little Sister. Also, it's kinda late to give this opinion, but Pose was the best finale song in my opinion. I do wish that LOONA won Queendom, but WJSN did deserve the crown. It kinda reminds me of Girls' Generation's Holiday, especially cause of the brass instrumentals. Chorus is so catchy and bubbly. The pre-chorus / verse before the second chorus and the bridge are so heavenly. They are my favorite parts of the song. The song is such an upgrade from Wa Da Da, but I gotta say Wa Da Da's MV is way better, in my opinion anyways. Not that anyone cares now, but the Girls Can't Turn Me Down low-key sounds very similar to EXO's Can't Bring Me Down. The comeback is very conventional and safe in my opinion, but you can't really fault them cause there's only so much you can do differently with a summer concept, and they caught a lot of flack with their debut. I'm really hoping that we get to see more of their space concept in future releases cause that's what I really liked with their debut. Side note, La Voyage is one of the prettiest songs of the year. I really did not know what to expect with MLD's new girl group cause their two other groups, Momoland and T1419, could not be more opposite to each other. I'd say this leans more towards the vibe of T1419. It's such a gorgeous MV and I'm so proud of Shanna for finally debuting and becoming the leader. The lyrics ain't it for me but the beat, vocals and raps are pretty solid. The bridge is inarguably the best part of the song and is what helps make it shine. I feel like this song didn't reach its full potential. Kind of like it's 60% of the way there. If the rest of the song was of the same caliber as its bridge, I would have liked this debut a lot more. That's really my only criticism of the song. I really like how diverse the lineup is, and most of all the thing that impresses me the most with this debut is their ferociousness. Girlies looked so vicious, I love it. I don't think I'll get to stand this group though cause they're just so much younger than me. F in the chat if you've come to realize you're entering your geriatric era cause of K-pop. Tan really came out of nowhere at the beginning of the year and completely wowed me. Up till now I still highly regard Do 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 as one of the best debut songs of the year and is a song which I think has a lot of longevity. Going into this comeback I was half expecting something similar that's within the sexy mysterious vein as their debut, and half expecting them to switch it up cause they seemed like a very versatile group. On first listen I was in love with half of the song and unsure about the other half. It's retro infused with early 2010s EDM. An odd combination in my opinion and something that I wasn't anticipating in the build up to the chorus. The MV was also confusing cause 80% of it feels cohesive and then the other 20% looks like it came straight out of a second gen sexy concept MV. This comeback has left me with a strange feeling. Like I'm definitely impressed but I'm also so confused and conflicted. Either way it's made me want to get to know the members better and I'm looking forward to what they pull out next. The things that sell me the most on this debut are the pre-chorus, and the absolutely impeccable job her stylists did. They seriously understood the assignment and JYP better give them a big ass raise that's got them set for life. Also the set design, my word. They truly went over and above with the visuals. It's such a fun and bubbly song but it's just not for me, though I would put it on when I need a serotonin boost. It kinda sounds like a song that's been kept in the JYP archives since 2015 but that's not a bad thing. I just associate brass in pop music with the mid-2010s. I feel like Candy Floss definitely could have been a Twice B-side and I fell in love hard with the other B-sides no problem. All or Nothing, Happy Birthday to You and Sunset. Also is it just me or does Sunset sound like a Red Velvet B-side and does Nayeon low-key kinda sound like Joy in it? The OnlyOneOf boys are finally taking a leaf out of their former label mates. The LOONA girls book and releasing a solo every month for the rest of the year. I can't tell y'all how much I love this project for them. I was expecting them to gear up for a summer comeback and definitely not for solo debuts but I'm bloody glad it happened. This song is literally everything that I want in a song. The synths, the beats, the bass, the city pop vibes. God, it's like Yoojung looked straight into my mind to make my new favorite song. And the message behind it is so beautiful and sweet. I have no criticisms at all for this and I am beyond excited for the remainder of the year cause OnlyOneOf are here to save it. I was expecting something to sound like 1/6 and SUNMI and I was 100% right on the money with that prediction. What I didn't expect was the concept. I thought we'd be getting a nostalgia-fueled trip to an innocent American suburb in the 70s. I was definitely not expecting this tale to unfold. Now we know ENHYPEN were singing about SUNMI as a femme fatale throughout history when they sang Fever. I really have never seen this concept be done before and it seriously felt like a movie. Her team did such an amazing job at capturing the essence of each decade and creating the sickeningly sweet and dreamy haze that looks like it's come straight out of a 70s music video. No one does retro like SUNMI and I can't wait to play this on a road trip when summer finally comes. Totally off topic but I love how SUNMI and Yves both have red hair now. These two are never beating the twins' allegations. And now to round off the video is a little quick fire round of a couple more June comebacks. If it weren't for every single girl group stan account on Instagram I would not have checked out this absolute bop. I had no idea she used to be big hits in House Producer and that she made her solo debut last year. I love the music box visuals and ballet core aesthetic cause it looks like it's come straight out of a children's storybook. It's so fun and I wish we could see more of this in K-pop. I think if you like Red Velvet's cheery B-sides then you'll love this. The choreography is insane. I knew they were good dancers from their debut but this is a whole other level. Vocals and raps were on point too but the transitions between different parts of the song weren't that smooth. I feel like I've heard this song before. Like BAE 173's Jaws is a recent example that first comes to mind. Regardless though I like this a lot more than their debut. Something about the MV set design and styling looks like they're trying to recreate IVE's Love Dive. This isn't sending hate towards WOA at all. It's just an observation. It's personally not a song that I'd gravitate towards but I love their refreshing cute vibe that they've been pretty consistent with. Also it's so amazing to see more and more people appreciate them with every comeback. I came across this debut completely by chance but I'm glad I checked it out cause it slaps. It reminds me of Bandit's Dumb and Favorites Loca. The producers did not waste a single second of the song, and the quality of it amazes me so much cause it's from a really small company. I wish there were some Easter eggs of their lore cause it sounds really interesting. I'd highly recommend checking out the song cause it deserves so much more love. The piano bass and electric guitar strums immediately had me sold. I swear to God Wonho just gets better and better with every comeback. I think the chorus is kinda generic but I can overlook it cause the rest of the song is just too good. At first you think it's your typical 4th gen song but then the pre-chorus and chorus add some 2nd gen spice to give it some character and make it more exciting. The song is so catchy and I prefer it over their debut for miles. Really wish they could have more frequent comebacks though. Finally, it's been too long. This is leagues better than Dawn Diddy Dawn. At first I didn't really like the saxophone in the chorus cause it sounded so processed, but on second listen I found it so satisfying whenever the chorus dropped. I can just imagine Dawn singing this to Hyuna, which makes me love it even more. This is hands down a strong contender for Song of the Summer for me. G-Friend and Lovely's misses, and also people who want to see something other than a badass girl crush concept. This is for you. MV is low budget and the production could have been better but girlies did the best with what they were given. They're back.
Card is back! J-Steph's back!
The fact that this was trending for a few days made me so happy. It's a return to early card tropical house, which is a sound that I gladly invite into my nostalgia yearning ears nowadays, and I'm enjoying the slow resurgence of the genre. The visuals in this MV are some of their best. It really encapsulates that hot summer night vibe so well. Another song that I found completely by accident. Yes, this is the guy that makes all of those kick-ass English versions of K-pop songs. It's such an emotional and mellow bop that's so easy on the ears. I'll definitely be cheering for him in his dreams to make K-pop more global and diverse. I haven't really heard that much of Charlie Puth despite hearing his songs constantly being played on the radio when I was a teen. There's something about this song that makes me want to go back for more each time I listen to it. This collab is so adorable and has me rooting for their friendship and future releases together. Jungkook could seriously pass as a native English speaker at this point. His pronunciation is so good and smooth. I like the very subtle nods to 90s summer K-pop in the instrumentals. It's one of their more simpler MVs but it looks so effortlessly gorgeous. Blind Letter and Rewind are the standout tracks from the EP for me and I really wish Blind Letter was longer. Such an unexpected yet beautiful collab. B.I.'s an amazing rapper but his vocals are also equally amazing too. I'm so surprised at how well both of their voices complement each other. I wanna know who thought of getting these two together in a song cause they're a goddamn genius. The church organ brings such a nice touch to the song and gives it that precious old school love vibe. This is Into the Islands brother. It makes me so happy to see K. Nicholas, EJ and Taki. You're almost there boys. Not sure how I feel about another survival show but I will be tuning in now and then to see what's going on. But seriously I don't know how Hybe is going to be able to handle so many boy groups since they are going to debut Trainee A as well soon. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for making it to the end and I hope you all enjoyed it. Comment down below your thoughts and faves of the month. July looks like it's going to be an epic bloodbath and I'm super excited for it to punch me in the face. Until next time, stay groovy, stay safe, keep smiling. Love you all. Bye bye.